Solving quadratic equation by completing the square. So we have here x squared plus 10x minus 11. Just remember that if it is already arranged in standard form, first term is a, second term is b, and the third term is c. So the first thing that we have to do, have the separate constants or the c, so we'll transport c to the other side. So it will become x squared plus 10x then equals c. So since we are transporting negative 11 to the other side, it means we need to change the sign. It will become positive 11. So now, why did I provide a space here? Because we will be adding something here to make this quadratic equation a perfect square trinomial, because that's our goal, so that we can complete the square. So x squared plus 10x, we will be adding something. If we will add something here, you need to add that also on the other side so that they can still be equal. So that we'll be using this formula. B over 2 squared, so we'll be just solve for b over 2 squared, and then we're gonna add on the left and right side. So what is our b? Our b is positive 10, so it will be 10 over 2 squared. 10 divided by 2 will give us 5, and then square. So 5 square means 5 times 5, and they'll give us 25. It means we will be adding 25 on both sides. Remember that we have to add 25 on both sides so that the value of equation will not change. So after doing that, after adding b over 2 squared on both sides, this trinomial is already a perfect square trinomial. It means we can write this into square of a binomial, and to do that, I told you that you may just get the square root of the first and the last term. So square root of the first term, square root of x squared, that is x, and square root of 25, that is 5. Now we will get the sign. You will get the sign from the second term. So our second term is positive. This 4, there will also be positive. Since we're talking about square of a binomial, it means enclosed with parentheses and with an exponent of 2 again. How will we obtain this square of a binomial? A binomial, just get the first square root of the first term. That x square root of the last term, that's 5, and get the sign of the middle term, that's positive, and square it. And the other side, we have 11 plus 25, that will give us 36. Now, since we have converted already this trinomial and the square of a binomial to solve for the root, you have to extract the square root. To do that, you just need to get the square root of both sides, and getting the square root of any number raised to 2, you must just cancel the radical and the exponent 2, so it will be cancel. Cancel. So we only have x plus 5 on the side. On the side equals square root of 36. So square root of 36, that is from 6 times 6, it means your answer is 6. But not only positive 6, but since negative 6 times negative 6 is also equal to 36, then after that, since we are solving for x, we need to transport the positive 5 to the other side. So it will be x equals positive 5 will become negative 5. In this side, then copy positive and negative 6, since we have positive and negative here. To solve for x, we need to separate them on this side. Let us use the positive. So x equals 5, negative 5 plus x, 6 again, we're just separating these two signs on this side. X is equal to negative 5 and negative 6. We separate the negative and positive 6 here and negative 6 on this side. Then so x equals negative 5 plus 6, that will give you plus 1, and then here negative 5 plus negative 6, that will give you negative 11. So our answer is R1 and negative 11.